and Jesse here. I'm back for another LEGO Marvel minifigure comparison video for you guys. And this time, I'm doing a different character for the lineup, and that is Ebony. So we have two different versions of him. We have the 2018 version, and here we have the 2022 version. So I'm going to show you guys their front and back torso printings, their front and back head prints, and even their legs too. And this is going to be a pretty cool looking one for the lineup. So without further ado, let's take a look at their torso prints. So here we have their torso prints, and they are officially different right here. So the one from 4 years ago has some white coloring detailing right there. It also some dark gray lining detail for the left and right side of his body right there. And we do get some darker goldish color right there on the middle section of his body. And also we have some like sandish blue coloring right here, as you can see, which is really nice looking. Also, we have some black detailing right there on the left and right side of the body, right next to the middle section of the body, which is really nice looking. And also for the 2022 version for this year, it is different right here. So we have some gray, some dark gray on the left and right side of the body right there in the center part of his torso right there. It is different than this one right there, as you can see, which is pretty nice looking. Also for the angle for the lining structure, for the bottom hip part for the torso for him is different. So they did an angle look for him in a different look. And this one is in a different position right there. And also for that lining structure, it is different right here. So it isn't that different look right here. Since we have this one is a little bit different right here, as you can see, which is pretty nice looking. Also, yeah, that's for the 2018 version. And the one from 2022 is in that different look right there. And their face printings are officially different right here. So this one is in that like whitish or greenish blue or something coloring right there. Same skin color as Squidward right here, since he is he does look like Squidward to me in my opinion. So yeah, he has that little squinty face right there, so you can see, which is pretty nice looking right here. I tell you like that. We have some spots on his forehead right here and the lining structure right there, so you can see on the left and right side of his body, and so as his forehead right there. And the 2022 version is different. So he doesn't have, well, this version I meant to say doesn't have the spots on his forehead, just some lining texture right here. And also a different frowny face right there that almost looks like Lord Voldemort in my opinion. And also they have the different colored hands right here. So the 4-year-old version has the white hands, and the one for this year has the dark gray hands to match up that skin tone for his head. And also the 2018 version has some leg and hip printing right there with that long cape design right there right here, as you can see, which is pretty nice looking right here. And the 2022 version doesn't have any, which is so frustrating in my opinion. So no leg and hip printing right here, which is so disappointing in my opinion. So I wish they could add that right there. But yeah, this one has leg printing and this one doesn't have any. And they have the same black arms right here, so you can see, which is really nice and decent. And this is what their back torso printings looks like, and they are officially different right here. So the 2022 version has some like sandish blue detailing right here in that different look right there. And also we have some same blue parts right here on the bottom part for his back torso printing. We have some gray detailing right there. Yeah, some structure right there, so you can see that is different right here, so you can see. And also some parts right here. And the 2018 version has the dark gray lining texture right there, so you can see, which is really nice looking. And we do get a black stripe line, well, yeah, a black straight line, I should say, which is really nice looking. And we have some white parts right here, some sand bluish look, and also some white parts right here. And their back head printings are different. So they have some hair right there. And also the 2022 version has all the hair printing right there for the back of his head. And the 2018 version has a little bit of hair, but also we have a upper black line right there and some spots right there for the back of his head printing right there. So that is it for the whole comparison. Now let's go ahead and wrap this. Which version of Ebony Maw do I like the most? Well, the 2022 version is mostly disappointing, slightly good, but mostly disappointing because there isn't no leg printing at all right there, and they could just give it some little bit of upgrade still. But I prefer the 2018 version because it has leg printing and hip printing and really nice detailing for the front and back torso printing, and also same thing with the head piece right there. So yeah, same, well, I like the front and back head printing and torso printing right there. And I'm glad they added some hip and leg printing right here. But the one for this year doesn't have any. So that's why it was a disappointment, since that's why I prefer the 2018 version than the 2022 version, because I like all the detailing and stuff. But the one for this year is slightly good, but it has some less detailing to me, in my opinion. So at least it's a cool figure, but still, I wish they gave him some hip and leg printing back, just like they did with the 4-year-old version. So the one on the left came from the 2018 Sanctum from Marvel Studios' Avengers Infinity War back in the day that released in March of 2018. And the one on the right came in the new 2022 Sanctum Sanctorum, the D2C version, which is that $250 18 plus set that I did a review on last month right here. So yeah, they are based off of Infinity War, or you can make the new one for this year like the Endgame look for him if you want to. Well, I personally make it the Endgame version, but still it is what it is. Or you could just make it the Endgame version if you wanted to, but still. But yeah, like I said, don't want to repeat myself, but still I prefer this version the most. Well, this one is a little bit less accuracy. Well, it is a good figure. Well, I wish they could add some hip and leg printing right here, because the 4-year-old version has leg and hip printing, in my opinion. So it is what it is right here, but these are nice looking minifigures, in my opinion. Well, the 4-year-old version is still better than the 2022 version, in my opinion, for the lineup. So nothing much to say, but that is all I've gotten so far for the lineup. So that is it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell, the save button. And don't forget to Hulk smash that comment section down below. And tell me in the comments which version of Ebony do you guys like the most for the lineup. I'll see you later. Alligator.